go in on this because I feel like you're not going to be able to see this. This is so light. I just don't believe, and I feel like sometimes when you take your pencil and you do this, can you see how faint this is? See that? See that? See that? Like these are little dots. Okay, so even if something goes wrong, I kind of know the outline. Okay, but they're little dots. So if I'm not going to commit to them, they're still there and they're fine. And I'm just getting an idea of how big and yeah, and how round and fluffy the inside of this petal, the flower is. Tapping hard. I am just making sure everybody's saying, "Oh, okay." No, I can see it. So you see, I have a big fluffy center. Yep, YouTube, great. Then good, we've solved that problem. And I continue to make. That's how I draw. Now I don't have to. I don't have to worry who's with me. I always encourage it. Now we need some sort of. Oop. Oh yeah, she big. Okay, we need some. She big. I maybe envision those larger, but I don't care. I wanted a really, and that's really big. I know this is still. I really wanted this guy to go up just a little bit more. But see, if I had an eraser and started with that shenanigans, I'd be erasing, and I don't want to be. Okay, nice, pretty sky up there, or something, right? I got to chat with Joyce's people today, and they're asking me so many watercolor questions that it really piqued my interest in doing watercolors. So I've got watercolors. How do you get your watercolors to start working? You juice those bad boys right up. Just wet them up, okay? There you go. I'm going to add a little bit more light on the subject. Is everything good? All right. So there, can you see our sketch? This is as basic can be. I'm just glad I got everybody, and I haven't banned anybody in the last 17 minutes, so we're good. All right. So wetting these down. Let them go for 30 seconds. Let them bake. Kidding. And grab me a nice. Ooh, let's do the sky first. You just drove by. This is the brush I used earlier, but I feel like I could use a bigger brush. Yeah, I got all these brushes. Okay. Wet on wet. What does that mean? I'm going to wet the surface down. Hello, Dawn. Okay. I'm going to wet the surface down. Not going into my petals, just wetting. My water is not that clean. All right. And then I'm going to go into the blues. Like, oh, wow, that's really wet surface. Oh, that's okay. I actually find these for a student grade to be quite. Um, oh, we're going to give a set of watercolors away. You know what? Next week we'll do that. We'll. When? Oh, we're not even the 1st of June. Are these open to the public since it's on YouTube? Yeah. You can come on in. Grab a seat. Okay. I'm not gonna boot you. Unless you're Florence. Okay. Now, take your brush. Now let's add a hint of like yellow in there. Just a little bit of yellow. Watercolors go where the water goes. Okay. Can you guys see? We're gonna let that dry. I'm gonna sop some of this water off. Okay. I just want a soft little background. Anna, you do not have to join any group tonight. I mean, you can join us at some later point. You're welcome. Nobody's going to charge you. You are welcome to just join us and enjoy yourself. No pressure. These are free demos. I mean, of course, I want you to join me in every endeavor, but nope. Hey, we're just going soft. Ooh, I'm sweating all of a sudden. No, I want you all to just create. That's what I want you to do. Okay? Soft. What do you like most about this watercolor set? It's affordability. I think they're pretty student grade. Student grade. It's not a fine art set. I think it's pretty vibrant. I think the price point is good. I just being honest. I do have a write up about these coming up. I only share products I know, use, and love. So I literally will tell the companies, no, don't send. It doesn't fit in my wheelhouse. I'm not interested. But if something catches my eye, I will. So I did say yes to them and they said, all right. And I can give you my affiliate link, and I probably make 18 cents off of each sale that you do through my Amazon affiliate. I couldn't thank you more for supporting me in that. I'll give you the link to the watercolors. I will tell you that yes, I probably make 17 cents off the sale, but I'm giving you a fake amount. But there you go. I'll give that link in there and you can take it for what it's worth. They have a set of 36 and a set of 48. Now, again, this is artist grade. I'm drying my brush off. So where the water has pooled, all I'm doing is taking my brush and just going in and just taking some of that water away. All right. And you can go back in and say, I want more teal or whatever. I had another company contact me this week and they were very persuasive and we'll give you blah, blah, blah. I did my research and I said, no can do. Won't matter what you send me. Okay. What do you think? It's kind of subtle. It'll dry a little bit lighter and I want this to dry. So I try to be really right when I tell you, oh, is that going to be background? Oh, shoot. I just thought of something. I apologize. Right here. It's not sometimes about how, like, these watercolors and all this other stuff and all the supplies you buy. I do find that sometimes um, I see, I'm not going to name names or anything, and I get it. Brand loyalty, I get it. I'm like, but I got to make sure I like something and I'm not just going to promote it because I'm making 14 cents for whatever. Just realized right here. Okay. I want you to use something and be able to get some reasonable results that we're doing here. Now, you got to play with things, you got to use them. A lot of you will get paints or watercolors or supplies, and you won't use them or you'll save them for a rainy day or you are going to worry when this happens, when the yellow or the orange goes into the blue and then it's like a thing for you. Denise, thank you. It's your reputation, you have to protect it. Also, I don't need free product. I mean, it's nice, I can give it away, but if something doesn't fit in my wheelhouse, I'd rather save the company money and say don't. Yeah. But if it's something I know, use, and love, and I can also say to you, hey, this set costs $20 versus the $253 set that another set that I use, I'm not going to stop using that set. I happen to love it, but I want you to find some equal results and I want you to have fun. I don't want, I realized today, I think a lot of people are afraid of watercolors because of the you can't control it, contain it thing. Somebody asked a really great, honest question of me today about getting the perfect results. And I was like, oh, goodness, I think they need to let the perfect go first. So don't worry about the perfect. Okay. We don't need that. All right. Let's go to the center of our beautiful, whatever flower we decide this is. Okay. When I again, and let's just start with a manageable little blue and let's deepen it up. Let's just go into here. Okay. Let's grab the ochre. Yes, I mess all the colors up. God, I just want it used. I want everything used. Yes, sorry, Bob. Yep. Oh, that makes me happy. You guys, there's no survivor on tonight. What do I do? You also have a high intensity factor. I know, you know what, Denise? Also, I don't use watercolors like the fine artists do, and I feel like maybe they shrug their shoulders at me and say that I'm using them wrong. I'm using them. I'm just letting this dry. Okay, now I don't really need to let this whole thing dry because I don't mind if that yellow goes in. I don't know what colors we're doing here. I didn't have not even swatched this set, but I'm not going to pre-wet everything. I'm going to dip into the water. I've got a pretty hefty size brush. I'm going to go like up. Okay, let's just deepen the tones as we go. Like, okay, oh yeah, she good. Getting that yellow, let it go. Okay. Make sure you get some water riding on this. I'm just in the pinks, you know. Do you get what I'm saying? That the water, see how I that just is flowing and going and if you want to just keep a little water on the brush, okay, let it go. Let it go, let it go. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way around, okay, and then we're gonna go here. We're just gonna grab some. Now, if we are old, because we're probably gonna lose the intensity of our flower. Oops, get that water flowing. Let it go. And don't worry, we'll find it. What number quill brush am I using? This is a 0. Good question. Thank you for asking. He's a big boy. Now, do you notice my background is kind of staying contained because that's not wet. That's I dried all this off. I wanted that to kind of stay contained. And I still can see my lines, but I'm getting these nice swooping marks. I don't think swooping marks is a stroke. But like we could even throw a swoop of like purple, like and throw some oh, that wasn't purple. Throw a swoop of purple in there. Yep, we just threw a swoop of purple. Okay, don't worry. You'll be fine. I'm just kind of staying contained. Oops. You're welcome. Now, if it ever gets too wet, dry your brush off and just pull the water back. Okay. Oop, I think I just put that on my shirt. I just want to tell you this is the most relaxing part of my day, and I couldn't thank you more for joining in and putting up with the things that Facebook does and something isn't working. I get it. So thank you. I haven't had a moment to breathe. I just scarfed down some teriyaki chicken, and I miss pan. I used to have in my living room. Okay. Now, normally, if something isn't intense enough in one spot and it's too intense in another, you just throw it there. And I'm just swooping. I just swoop. Okay. Now we're gonna let this dry. I'm watching you fine. Thank you. I'm not a color in the lines kind of gal. If it comes in the lines, great. If it doesn't, okay. Now, why don't we add a little bit of life to this bad boy? How much time do we have? Now, do watercolors matter? Sure, they matter. You know, to the price point. I put these aside. They're pretty wet. Yes, I soaked the entire thing down. Um, Joyce, I love that question. What do you use watercolor for? Nothing. I never use the white. There's a big thing with watercolor are purists about it. I mean, what's going to happen? It tends to look like a whitewash. I mean, no, I never use it. But here, I'll use it for you. I Go ahead. We'll just throw it in here. You can mix it with colors. It gives it like a chalky finish. I'm not big on white, but there we go. I used it. You can use it to dilute the color, but I'd rather use water. I would rather come in with water to dilute things. Occasionally you can call it like a whitewash, but I know it really does go unused for me. Like I can mute. It doesn't do a lot. Thank you for asking, though. It's really one of those things. I think if you look, some watercolor artists are against white being in there. And I don't care what colors you put in there. They just don't do a lot for me, and I can make white. You can actually just pull back at any point if I decided to let my brush and dry it off and then watch. If I look at this, I can pull back on any of this. You can actually dry your brush off while it's wet and pull it all back. Just Yeah, I'm not. I have mixed it in for opacity. But I never use it. Oh, somebody, Misty just said like a gouache. Yeah, I never use it. Every now and again, but I don't feel I like the transparency, and if I want watercolors to be opaque, I layer them up, and if I want transparency, I use more water. So there you go. So tonight we have a very soft muted background. Okay. And then this is my favorite set of pens. If you only have an ultra fine and fine Sharpie, you'll switch between those. I like to add, I'll use the ultra fine Sharpie so that everybody feels like I'm not using a special pen. I'm using a special, I mean, yes, by the way, Sharpie, you're very special. I don't mean to imply that you're not special. And for those of you who are concerned about your first lines versus what lines you're using now, don't worry about that. They get lost. Anna wants to know, Anna, I'm gonna let my members, I'm gonna let why I'm doing this. Anna wants to know what's the benefit for joining your group since you have all this awesomeness. Um, this is not the we deep dive into things. We have the most awesome community. If you're a member of your artful journey, now Anna is on YouTube, so I can just if you're a member of your artful journey, please be nice. I did not set this up. I don't know who's here, so um, we have the most awesome private Facebook community. We have monthly motivations. We have live Q&A. We have new. I love it. We deep dive. This is just a demo. I can't answer all your questions. Okay. Maybe I should let the members say that. I do product specific questions, and when I do a project, you get all of the supply list. You can handouts, you can drawings. We do. Now I'm gonna bump it up here a little bit. Oh, she loves that. Yeah, I love to deep dive. Thank you, Pamela. Let's Okay. Now, believe it or not, remember all those little dots I drew? Oops, I am actually gonna if you are looking for the markers, I think I have a few sets of these left. I can give you a link to those. I think I have 4 of them left in me. I'll give you that. Oh, good. You guys are naming the piece. Thank you, Anne. Every week. So I'm just scribbling. You can't hardly see that one. It's too thin 'cause, there we go. Scribbling. It's like a heartbeat. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Just scribbling. Special. I love this. I love this set of pens. I gotta order. Okay. And I'm gonna bump her up. Oh, I love that. Thank you. I feel like that's a good you're creating I want everybody to create their comfort zone. How do I make my petals so rich looking? Mine are so transparent. Um, that's a good question. I really reached in the paint. Remember, prep those watercolors about 30 seconds before. Prep those watercolors with a lot of water because a lot of you guys dig into the watercolors. I noticed this when I'm teaching, and I'm like, wait a minute, you wet down your watercolors. Give them a good priming before with the 30 seconds of water just seeping in there. That helps. And then use the heck out of them. That's all I'm asking. Now, I haven't had this. Oh, Tracy's very positive and creative. She's also involved every month with several live lessons in addition to monthly content. Not only do you get current content, you also oh, that's okay. Danelle, is it Danelle? Thank you. It is true. When you sign up, you get all the content going back to 2019. So you have years of content to dig into. Thank you. Yeah, so really, you guys are better at telling me than I am. Um, I love it. You guys, thank you. It makes my business so crazy. Pretty thick pen I'm using, so I'm just gonna go lightly around and find oops. Okay. Thank you guys. Guys are the best. Oh, Anna, thank you for asking the questions. I wish more. You guys are welcome to ask me questions. I will answer as truthfully as I know how to, other than life questions. Now, do you notice this? Ooh, I just thought of something. Oh my God. And you get all of our challenges for free. And mark your calendars for September 9th. No, 11th. These are my stamps, if you guys don't know. I have stamps. Hold on. And look at Anne is nice enough to put them all back together, and I'm jacking them all up. So this is my texture stamp. I'm sorry, my stamps are well loved. New to watercolor, when done painting, do you let them dry out? Yes, it's a good idea. So, who asked me that? Heather. I leave my watercolors like this just overnight. I don't know. Many of you guys live in. I don't live in an arid. I live in a very arid climate. This is my. This is the stamp is my texture stamp. So I can literally hit this pretty hard without a acrylic black. Yes, I'm just and I let them dry overnight. They just sit outside or sit, right here. But the answer is yes. I do recommend you don't close them, especially for those of you who are in humid climates. You don't want mold or anything growing into them. I mean, you need to go outside. I wanted to show off your new haircut. Okay. So I'm just, I know this stamp is actually this pattern. So it just are you using a mixed media pad or a watercolor pad? This one is watercolor, but I could do it in either. It wouldn't matter. It is watercolor, but I can work in both. If you want to go outside, dog, I know. Just just a lot of dots will do you. Yeah. Said, did you want to show off your hair? Your hair? And she said yes. Okay. I go back to that tip one. Somebody said to me they never noticed. They were worried. The tip the tops all have the tips, what they are. So I was laughing. She said, "How do you know what the tip is of the pen?" It would have been a so mean move that I couldn't even make fun of her because uh, I said, "Oh my goodness, it's on the cover of every pen." And we laughed. She called me and was like, "Yeah, we can laugh about that." I don't know, guys. I just really wanted to do something soft and fun. I'm just happy. Mindy, I'll answer that question with a link. My love, this is the set I'm using. It was a new set that was sent to me. I'll put it in there. It's listed in my supply list tomorrow. There you go. I just put. I'm just putting dots. I know. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Do 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 do. Okay, trying to think what else I want to do in this. Oh my God, thank you, Cindy. Cindy, when are we going to start talking 2024 stamps? I'm ready, girl. We're not gonna wait another, what, how many years between sets? Now you notice I'm just building up on the outskirts of this. She has to nail me down now and let me know because it takes me a while to get stuff done. Another little favorite of mine is the aquarelle pencil for shading purposes. Let's see if I have one that remotely is sharpened because right now I'm getting as lazy as can be. Hold on. To find a sharpener. Ooh, other side. Ooh, of course, it's the far side of my. Hold on. Sorry, Penny. No, you're fine. If I let you out, you're not coming back in. Okay. Yep, we need the butterfly stamp. Because guess what? I'm going to be doing butterflies soon with my. I'm just going to send that so you can just make that dang thing, get it off my mind. Okay, so aquarellable pencil, I can give this to my resources. It's a pencil, it's aqua, it's activated by water. Works on glass and all these other things, but it's great for shading and going in and doing. So I'm just giving some depth to the inside of this. Okay. And I could just go ahead and smear the whole heck of this thing. Kind of love it when it's like just create with abandon, with just having fun. All right, I'll let you out, but you're not gonna let me. There you go, go, go. That's my dog. She likes to be in my studio until she doesn't, and then I don't know, kids. What else would I want to add to this if I were an artist? Hi, Joni. Welcome. Uh, um, I just don't know what else I want to add without like adding too much to it. I gotta be careful here because I get to the point. Oh, it's 6:19. I don't know. I could splatter it. I could feel that, but I wouldn't want anything to go up there. I'm at peace with that. I don't want anything to go up there. Susie said, I love them on YouTube. I can clearly see every detail of Tracy's painting. So there you go. Okay, here we go. She's splatter. She's splattering. Why do I not want it to go up there? Because I just don't. So I'm just going to do that. I don't want it to go there. I just want it to, oh, you know what? I just want it to go in the middle. So let's just do this. Let's just do this. I just want it to go in this zone. All right. All right. I do keep everything out. I do have a supply list. Whew, I'm hot. Does anybody feel the end of her day is coming? I mean, just the end of this day. Just a little playfulness. This is some black acrylic paint. I'm going to water it down. Just black acrylic. All right. Where's my fan brush? That's my big fan brush. I would like a little fan brush. This is huge. All right. Well, I can't find anything other than this gigantor thing. So I'm going to water this down and hope this works. Okay. All right. Water that down. Now, the best way I found, you can use a toothbrush to do this too. Start little. There we go. Oh, yeah. Just don't want it to go outside the zone. Okay. A little bit of water. I'm watering it down. I find it easier to splatter. So little splatters go versus big gigantor splatters. I like it in the middle of that flower. Okay, I feel like that's good. All right, and I take that away. Ta-da. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more thing because I can't stop myself from ever adding just an obnoxious amount of stuff on my. I'm looking for a teal stamp pad. I have one. Oh, you guys, I'm sweating. It's this flannel shirt. It's cold in San Diego today. It was like so cold. Okay, I'm looking. What did I do with it? I'm finding every color but the teal. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all wet in there. Oh, guess we could. This is teal. It's called Mermaid Lagoon. Just a little darker. Just a little darker. Just gonna go along here. Just along there. Okay. I feel like Bob Ross right now. Just a little bit of happy trees. I like the soft background with the you know, just a little teal. Could do it in the dark, okay? I'm gonna leave that. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna take the paint off and I'm gonna hope we're gonna sign our artwork. Oh yeah. You know what I would have liked? Yeah, I didn't do it, but that's okay. I could still do it. I would have liked to put a black outline, but I didn't do it. I can take my pen and I put my signature on everything I do, and that's how you know it's an original. Boop.